Hello, fabulous people. Welcome to another interesting episode of Cheap Talk with Hane. And I am Hane.
Anyways, Wale Black Jesus.
And I am IVY Ivy.
Poison
IVY.
Ivy.
Oh,
Poison
really?
Ivy.
They are Poison Ivy, but I'm not poisonous.
She is.
I'm very sweet.
She's
Oh
not.
my days, you are more worried to your love.
How do you handle toxic relationships? Like, how do you even discover you're in a toxic relationship first things
Toxic
first?
relationships. Do you mean with your in a relationship, like a romantic relationship, or with your family?
With friends, with family, with
Okay.
a partner. You know, they're different. You know, it's in different phases. It could be with different people.
You just tell the person, okay, like, why is it that every time, like, we are together or something, we're always fighting and everything? Try and figure out what the problem is.
Well, you know
Because
that-
sometimes,
Okay, go on. Sorry.
because
to interrupt.
sometimes the problem is deep. You understand? It's probably not something that happens on the surface. Like sometimes when you're in a relationship, for example, and then maybe someone is doing, there's that thing about your partner that you do not like, but you do not want to come out and tell
Say
them.
this is
You
the
understand? Then you start creating
acting-
fiction on on another
You
level.
want to ask why did you put your shoe like that?
Yeah,
Why did you do this? Why
exactly.
did you do that?
Sorry, exactly. So you guys have to have that discussion, and if you feel like it's something that you can't reconcile, then
Then
you
just-
guys. And I feel like people try to let's romanticize this whole friendship breakup thing. Like it's like you're in a relationship where you have to call the person or text. It's as simple as not calling the person anymore.
You just
No,
cut off on
no,
the
no,
person.
no,
I
no,
feel
no.
that's.
I don't think that's.
I feel that's not
I do
cool.
not think that is the wise thing to do. Do not ghost on people. Never
It's
ever
not- it's not- I
ghost
think
on
it's not
someone. I
cool.
think
That
that is not nice.
It's not nice. Like, come on.
Like you can just say, hey,
I don't
I'm
think-
done, and that's it. And you can ghost that, but just give the person
a heads up.
just say it. I'm not doing it again. I mean, you and this person.
And the thing is that
I
when you
think-
tell
I
the
think
when you
some
actually
things
tell
goes
the
without saying,
person,
something go without saying now.
you
Like
know,
you guys are always
funny
fighting
enough,
all the
funny
time.
enough, it's
and
like
then-
it's always
Do you
like
know
I'm
that
the
being-
one who
being in a
thinks like
toxic
it's that way.
relationship really is not about fighting all the time. It's not
Yes.
just about fighting
Yes.
all the time.
Yeah, true.
It could be what the things that this person do that just doesn't sit right with you,
Mm-hmm.
taking you for granted,
Making you feel less of
making you
yourself.
feel- I
Like,
think-
yeah, you're
I
not
think
enough.
Being in a toxic relationship is even mostly about the person making you feel less about yourself.
Feel like you're not enough. Make you feel like you're not good enough. Like
And-
you can't meet up.
And sometimes the person doesn't even know that
They're
they're
doing
yeah.
it. They're just, and that's the
But
thing.
then
They
okay.
just pass off their vibe on you. It could either be from a place of superiority complex or inferiority complex, but they just pass
Exactly,
their vibe
that was-
on
that
you.
was- that was the
They
thing
just
about
let
it.
everything out on you and make you feel in a certain way. And because you want to be with this person, okay, as my friend, as my whatever, you are open to whatever vibe they throw at you, and then you start configuring yourself that way, and you don't even realize that you actually.
Exactly.
Until
Sometime-
one day you just snap like, okay, well, why am I bending this way? Why am I?
Your question is, how can you get out of it?
How do you handle it?
How
You
do
don't.
you handle
I don't know. Do you necessarily have to get out of it?
You don't have to get.
You
out
have to
of
get
it.
out of it, though, because
Sometimes you can sometimes it's not the person, it's you.
Do you
Okay.
know that-
How?
For example, like there's this one of my friend that we kind of stopped talking, and then it was like I'm too judgmental because he drinks and he smokes and all that.
Okay.
But then I'm not judgmental. It's like it's kind of like projecting, or maybe he thinks that
Because you don't drink, you don't like things like that. You
you
are.
understand? Maybe I'm a better person.
You
You understand?
Yeah. Maybe he probably is looking
have
at
you
you
said
like.
something?
I've not. I don't. The only thing I do is I'm like when we're around, you can drink and everything, but I can't really stay in a place where you're smoking and stuff
Smoking,
like that.
right.
So that's the only like.
But you've
thing I
not
know.
said anything.
I've never said
judgmental.
anything judgmental like don't do this
Probably,
thing. You're a bad
okay,
guy.
probably he feels bad about himself.
So it's not
and he
me.
feels like
It's the person.
That's what you're thinking.
You understand? So the person will think, I'm in a toxic relationship with this guy because I can't be myself around this person. You understand? The person is making me feel one way, and I'm always feeling guilty when I'm. You understand? So sometimes it's probably you. Then in that situation, then it's not really advisable. You understand?
just pull
you
out.
feel bad about what you're doing. You should probably stop.
I really think that the only way to handle a toxic relationship is to get out of it, because people are being themselves, and what they are is not just agreeing with you. Like whatever someone else is doing is not just sitting well with your spirit. So do you want the person to change? The person most times cannot change, so just leave. And man, time heals all wounds. Like no matter how deep you think you are in with somebody, you get over it, and that's what. Okay, I was actually in a toxic relationship, and
A relationship? What kind of relationship?
it was
Platonic,
a romantic.
with
It
friend,
was a
okay.
romantic relationship, and I felt like shit every step of the way. But for some reason,
You just kept staying.
I don't even like when I think back. I can't explain why
You stayed.
why I was there. I don't get it. Like
Have you?
Nobody-
Sometimes people
nobody knows
stay.
why.
Sometimes people stay in. What I was told one time, that people stay in a relationship because they feel like there's nothing better out there for
that's
them.
not my problem.
No, there's a syndrome. There's a name they call it.
That's not even my
there's actually
problem.
or they
medical
feel
syndrome
like it
for
will get better.
Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, Stockholm syndrome.
Well, I wasn't there because I thought I couldn't get. I'm a kind of person that it's very hard for me to move on. Because you know
Probably because
that
you
whole pain, when you like somebody, no matter what, it's never
I swear.
it's never easy to just
Let go.
So that act of letting go sometimes is just the worst.
Hard
Man,
part.
the
You
thing is,
know, with this friend of
I've
mine.
never been able to relate to this thing because
Okay,
I like my
with
peace.
this friend of mine that I was talking
value my
about.
peace. Like
So many
No,
times
no,
when I
the
talk
thing
to
is- the thing is, I value my peace a lot. I hate stress in my life, especially when it's something I can't. If it's a stress that I can handle, yeah, start like maybe work stress, fine. But when it comes to emotional stress, it's just like one kind wave that you understand. It's just turbulence, and you're just there like it's like as if you're in the middle of the ocean, and
random
then
tempests.
you can't do anything about it. And I hate putting myself in that position. So before it ever gets to that point, I just jackpot straight, no time.
Well, I do understand
just-
what you're saying. Like that sometimes when you just when you like the
Heartless.
No
person.
matter how much I like the person, my peace is
Heart
more
of
valuable
stone.
to me. No.
Like when I because of this friend of mine, I used to talk to so many people, so many close people try like help me. I don't know what to do. And you're like, honey, why not just leave this person and tell this person bye bye? I just thought, but when we are good, we are really good.
Exactly.
And
That's
that when we are good, we are, I think you don't. But I'm like, and this person is not that bad. Like it's just,
that's-
it's just a temp. I'll go
Just
to
a
you. I'll go
temporary-
to you to
Just-
report someone. Then at the end of the day, the whole
Start
conversation, I'll
making
start defending the person.
exactly.
I'm like, no, it's not. It's not like that. It's not like I know it's not that bad. And then I start covering for the person. And then after the conversation, I'm like, well, honey, you're still feeling the same shitty way you've been feeling all this while. And I think it's because we actually really like the person. That's why it's a serious thing to actually be in a toxic relationship. For example, you could have a toxic relationship with your parents. Some people have this terrible relationship with their parents.
I
Their
think
parents make
that
them
one
feel
is like the
terrible.
most.
That's a different
It's-
ball
That's the
game.
and
deepest.
it's-
That's
yeah,
the deepest kind of.
If that's like that, no, just coming from the fact that we say you liking the person, I don't want you to leave the relationship.
I feel like toxic relationships with parents are actually more complicated. Because
Terribly.
It's more than just liking them.
It's-
These are people that you respect, and society says you owe them your life.
You owe them
So these are
everything.
people that you revere.
The
So it's
thing
not
is, okay,
easy
yeah,
to
so
walk
that's
away from
that,
someone
that,
you revere. So that's
Yeah.
like the
ultimate
Yeah, kind
toxic
of.
relationship.
Everything.
Now, but it's ultimate, yeah, but there are people in it.
yes, yeah, definitely.
How do they handle that kind of relationship? What do you expect people like that to do?
talk to the mom or your dad that makes you feel terrible about yourself? You can talk to the person.
But there's some kind of toxicity where you can actually
No,
talk
I'm
to them.
saying
They are
that-
just
I'm saying that
plain.
the first
You would
step-
doubt this person that these people are your parents.
Yeah, I feel like the first step is to, because you might not be saying, Mom, I need to talk to you. Can you just say, I remember my friend talking about the relationship she had with one of, I think, her grandparents. I wonder, she was like, what did I ever do to you? Why do you treat me like this? That kind of thing. And you know, that kind of thing is just making your parents realize that, okay, I'm doing something wrong. But if nothing changes, then you leave. You just ghost the person. Like, you guys can say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Birthday.
Okay, so
but
there's this
Well,
sensitive
that-
story.
that's
Sorry,
kind
there's
of
this sensitive
managing.
story I
That's
heard,
kind of managing.
and it's a form of toxic relationship with the parents. This girl, her father sleeps with her.
Goddamn.
She's a teenager,
That's-
and how did I know?
That's
She
worse
happened.
than
She happened
toxic,
to. She was talking to my mom, but she was trying to say it as if it was someone else, her friend, but tears were actually streaming down her face. And my mom was like, "Are you the one?" Huh? No, she couldn't deny it. It was so obvious. And her mother knows. Her mother is forcing a 13-year-old girl to go and get married, telling her to go and bring husband from somewhere so she can leave her house and her own husband will stop seeing their own daughter, so he will stop sleeping with her anymore. That kind of child is in the greatest form of toxic relationship ever, because it is marrying her in every realm, both physically, psychologically, mentally, spiritually, all the colors. She's mad. Now that kind of person is not someone you can just, you won't talk to your father. that kind of
some people-
situation,
some people
that
can't
kind of
you need real help.
And some people can't
For those
reason
kind
that.
of children, you don't need. Some teenagers won't even know who to talk to because her mother knows, and her mother doesn't want to. She's. I don't know what kind of ideology that is. She's feeling like her daughter because
I think
her
there are
daughter is-
That kind
organizations
of
like that that help-
underage
that help.
Those kind of-
relationship, she needs help.
she needs
now.
help. How do they reach out to people?
I
Who
think-
would you have advised that kind of person to reach out to?
If a 13-year-old
no
or
idea,
someone that is below the age of 18 is watching this, I think get help. Like, go to. I think what I always say is that there's somebody in your life you can talk to. Someone,
Please, mostly
someone,
the same sex.
Yeah, like
Yes.
somebody in your life. It could be your pastor. It could be a teacher in school. It could be a friend's parent. I feel like we are not isolated. Like if you
Isolated,
look around you
There's still someone,
somewhere,
but look very
like
well.
this person that came
But-
to talk to your mom, there's always someone you can talk to who can put you in a position to get help, who can link you to all this. You can even walk into all these organizations.
Yeah,
Maybe we should
organizations like
even
Mirabelle.com.
Google and
Okay, would you
find and
advise
add
that
in
kind
the
of girl to
comments,
still stay, to still live with her parents?
Nah, man. Nah.
No, now,
Just-
but you as a 13-year-old, you're underage. You cannot just wake up and
One day and
pack
pack
your
your
things.
load.
So you need someone
External
to come
help.
and
So the
external
best
help
thing for you
take
to
care
do
of
is
them.
to get help. If
Yes.
anyone
yes.
who is in this situation watching this,
Please, you need
just
to
get help.
You just have to leave, man. 'cause-
Just so like we said, there's some relationships
for
you can
adults-
manage. There are some you should run away from. Some walk. Some just fly away from it
As an
because
adult,
your life is very
that you're over
important.
21 or 18 in Nigeria, walk away.
Man, goddamn,
Not
man.
everything now. Calm down. Okay, like I said earlier, if you're in any relationship that is detrimental to your well-being, my brother, my sister, realize it first. You need to stop making excuses for that person. And if you're the reason why it's toxic, just realize the cause of it. First things first, accept it, find the cause, then start looking for solutions. If you need to talk to someone, talk to the person. If you need to walk away, like Auntie has said, walk away. Just remember that your life, your sanity is very important. If it's with your boss, realize it. If you can get another job somewhere else, look
Please
for
do.
it. Because your sanity, because it's not everybody that's walking on the road that's
important,
walking
sir.
without or with clothes
That's
is
why
normal.
Lagos people are mad.
Realize it on time so you do not become mad before your time.
You also walk on the road and say,
Before your time.
walk away. That's. I think that's just the peace. The peace you will feel. When
Oh.
you just let go of shit.
Oh shit.
When you just let go of things that are making you feel terrible about
Let it
yourself,
go.
you will feel amazing. So it won't be easy, but little by little. Is it by blocking the person? Is it
Block.
by deleting chat history?
Delete.
Is it by calling less or text? Just reduce whatever it is you do that just makes you that just makes
That links you with that
yeah
person.
that makes the hold the person has on you
Stronger,
to really
or the
let
person
it go.
comes to your mind
and then
often.
walk away.
Most times this whole toxic relationship thing comes from when the other person is in this position of power.
Yeah,
You
has a hold
understand?
over you.
So, but when your self-esteem is at one level, you understand, there's